OpenVPN consists of a client-server relationship where the rXg will be the server, and then you can have any number of clients downstream, such as another rXg, mobile devices, or desktop devices. In this video, I will demonstrate how to set up the server side of the OpenVPN software on the rXg, as well as how to install a third-party client on a Mac and connect. Let's get started. Before you begin creating an oVPN client, there are a couple of things that need to be completed. First, let's create a network address pool. These will be the IP addresses that get used when a VPN client connects to the server. Let's browse to Network, LAN, Network Addresses. Click Create New. The first parameter is the name field. I normally name this oVPN clients to indicate the purpose of the addresses. Feel free to call these addresses anything that you want. The interface field can remain blank. In the IP field, enter the subnet for the VPN clients in CIDR notation. For this example, I will use 172.16.2.1/24. Auto increment and span should both be set to 1. No DHCP pool is required for the VPN clients. IP group should be selected to create new, and the policy should be left blank at this time. Click Create. In this step, we need to create a policy to shape the oVPN user's experience. For this example, I'm going to keep it pretty simple, but just know that you add the same enforcements to the oVPN policy that you can to any other policy on the rXg. Let's just simply click on the word policy from the top menu. Scroll down under the policy map and click Create New in the policy scaffold. For the name, I would call it something like oVPN clients. Add a bandwidth queue of 100% for this example. Remember, you can customize the enforcements to fit your needs. Now, let's scroll down a bit further and then select the oVPN user's IP group. Click Create. Browse to System, Certificates, Certificate Authorities. Click Create New. The default name and common name can be used here. Continue by filling in the country code, state, and locality. Finally, make sure the email address field is populated. Click Create. Now, let's create a private key for the certificate and make a certificate signing request. Browse to System, Certificates, Certificates, and click Create New. I typically do something like adding VPN to the current FQDN here. For example, my lab system is lab1.rxg.ninja. For this certificate, I will name it lab1vpn.rxg.ninja. Once you have that typed in, go ahead and copy that to the clipboard as it will be used in a few more spots on this form. Change the certificate authority field to local CA from trusted third party. Now we're moving into the certificate signing request section. Go ahead and paste the name you used previously from your clipboard. Make sure that the sign mode is set to Generate CSR and sign with linked local certificate authority. Once more, paste the information from your clipboard to the common name field. Fill in the fields for country code, state, and locality, as well as email. Click Create. This step may take a bit longer while it creates the certificate. Once this is completed, under the certificate scaffold, you should see a new certificate with the information that you filled in. Let's browse to Services, VPN, OpenVPN servers, and then click Create New. The default name should be sufficient here. The default gateway can be checked if you would like all of the client traffic to pass through the VPN tunnel to the internet. Otherwise, leave this field unchecked. Next, under Permitted Logins, select which admin roles and account groups should be able to log in using the oVPN client. Everything else can remain the default for this example. Click Create. Once the server has been created, you will see a link to download config. Clicking that link will download an oVPN profile that can be loaded on any supported client. For example, in the App Store for Apple, you can download OpenVPN Connect. Most major desktop and mobile operating systems will have an oVPN client available. Just run a quick Google search to find the best one for your operating system. I already have the client installed, so we'll proceed to the next step. The following process will vary slightly depending on the client and operating system that you are working with. In the case of OpenVPN Connect for Mac, the process would be like this. In the client, click the plus in the bottom right-hand corner, select the File tab, click Browse, and then select the profile that you just downloaded. Click Open. Now you can enter your credentials and click Connect. As you can see, installing the OpenVPN server and client software is a straightforward process that can greatly enhance the security of your online activity. By setting up a virtual private network, VPN, you can encrypt your internet connection and protect your data from potential cyber threats. So if you're looking to increase your online security, consider using the OpenVPN application built right into the rXg. Thanks for watching.